Just over 570 races were run and won during the 2024-25 Tasmanian Thoroughbred Racing season, which concluded last Sunday in Hobart. Rewind 12 months and it was the synthetic in Devonport that opened the season, with Zoots Rock for Cody Jordan and Dean Wells providing the first winner. Cody's 16 wins in Devonport for the season were the most of any jockey on the synthetic track. Launceston night racing began in early October with a run of Friday nights that are set to be replicated again this year. Esprit Diva with Anthony Darmanin in the saddle for Johnny Luttrell was the first winner. Dharma bookending that program, part of his haul that would eventually see him claim back-to-back Tasmanian jockeys premierships. 30 of Dharma's 68 season wins came in Launceston, so it was fitting that he'd open the Summer Racing Festival with arguably his biggest win for the season. In a new market for the ages, Gigi's Gemstone powered over the top in a clash that would set the tone for the months ahead.
Gigi's Gemstone wider and well back. Thespian Waters, they straighten up, and Tsunami Sam in front. Bellow Bow challenging and beyond Alvarino. Gigi's Gemstone and Thespian Waters down the outside. Great finish coming up. The Inevitable bursting through. The Inevitable hits the front. Thespian Waters coming down the outside, and Gigi's Gemstone. It's Gemstone's new market.
As seems to be the case every year, the early part of the two-year-old season belonged to Stu Gandy. This year it was Zany Girl. She won her first 3 starts, culminating with the Elwick Stakes.
Starting to run on. Balachin Kara Taruna down the outside. Gigi's Missile 100 to go. Zany Girl is starting to put in the very big bounds though. Have a look at the favourite. Zany Girl quickly races up to grab the lead. Crack the shutters, flying late. Zany Girl.
History may look back on this crop of 2-year-olds as a very, very good one. After upsetting Zany Girl in the 2-year-old Magic Millions, Sanaya repeated the dose in the Gold Sovereign, likely putting her in the box seat to be named the 2-year-old of the year.
2 lengths away, then Zany Girl. Sanaya 200 to go is 2 in front. Crack the shutters running on gamely, but Sanaya's got a nice break, a winning break. Sanaya's well clear and racing away to win the Gold Sovereign. Makes it 2 from 2. Sanaya first, crack the shutters.
But she may be lucky that her stablemate Mazzini debuted late in the season. And wasn't it worth the wait? General Assembly dominated the Devonport Cup lead-ups, winning both the Golden Mile and Sheffield Cup, providing apprentice Lauren Bingley with 2 of her biggest career wins. Naturally, those performances saw General Assembly go around as a main hope in the Devonport Cup, but of course, it was Froggy Newitt who somehow found a way to get Ashy Boy home in the Northwest Coast biggest race. It was 2 in a row for trainer Glenn Stevenson with Ashy Boy, and Froggy is now on the cusp of an amazing 10 Devonport Cup victories.
Sushi Express, Ashy Boy coming, great finish. Kahlua Falls. Kahlua Falls and nose, I reckon.
New Year's Day was rung in with a sensational Longford Cup day with over 6,000 people on track. The first race of 2025 was won by Lizzie Annals aboard Piping Willow, and even though it was a maiden, I'd be surprised if there was a better winning salute for the rest of the year. The big one on Longford Cup Day went the way of Pete Scruffy Luttrell and apprentice Catherine Van Munster with Distrustful Award. A hometown cup that at the time was probably a career highlight for Scruff, but that was amazingly topped 6 weeks later when the same horse won the Group 3 Ladbrokes Launceston Cup.
Further away by Zulu Angel and Distrustful Award to the outside. Kahlua Falls around the home turn, leads away, promises kept. Here comes Distrustful Award with a big run down the outside. Have a look at Distrustful Award with 100 to go. Races up and grabs the lead. Distrustful Award, it's a local victory, a Tassie victory, a Longford victory. Distrustful Award wins.
The King Island racing season was dominated by mayoral privileges for trainer Jim Taylor. He raced 7 times on the island over summer, recording 5 wins, including the King Island Cup on New Year's Day.
Privileges, and Jessica Booth will take out the cup by 2.
After an unbeaten 2-year-old season, gun filly Gigi's Mistruth tested herself across the waters as a 3-year-old, measuring up to group level with multiple placings during the Victorian Spring Carnival. She returned home to contest the Group 3 Mystic Journey and Vamos Stakes, and the 2 performances she delivered was something to behold.
Runs on down the outside, Dazzling Lucy, but have a look at Gigi Mistruth. She's a beauty. Dazzling Lucy runs into second spot, but Gigi Mistruth easily. Gigi Mistruth is going to win the Vamos and win it easily from Jaguar Stones. The winner grab third, Alvarino fourth.
While a few of the features went interstate, with Suntora winning the Strut, Strawberry Rock the Hobart Cup, and cinched the Tasmanian Oaks, the locals were strong throughout the summer. That was never more evident than the Leanne Gaffney trained Like a Calyx delivering a sensational Tasmanian Derby win. It'll be exciting to see where he ends up as a 4-year-old and beyond. He looks a very promising stayer in the making.
Swept up now to go by Kicking King and Moreland's Miss. Like a Calyx from Kicking King. Like a Calyx ahead in front of Kicking King. And Like a Calyx, it's a Tassie win in the Tassie Derby.
The 2025 Thomas Lyons was billed as the race of the carnival. The inevitable Girazo Gigi's Gemstone, the star power was there, but somebody forgot to tell Steve-O that it wasn't his day. The forgotten horse, the reigning Ladbrokes Horse of the Year, first accused, pulling off a big upset.
Beyond Girazo, the inevitable coming down the outside. Here comes the inevitable right down the outside. Girazo, first accused along the rails. First accused has got the rails run and wins.
Beaten after a wide run in the Thomas Lyons, Girazo atoned with victory in the Hellever Street, capping an unbelievable season that saw him race 9 times for 7 wins. He started winning Class 1, finished as listed winner, and picked up a brilliant carpet charge victory in between.
The sights 250 out now. Further back in the field then, Philosopher's Stone. Durazzo starting to get home, but very late. It's Beast Mode getting up on the outside of Tony Nicconi. Durazzo flying up along the inside. Durazzo! Durazzo! Yes!
Girazo looks to be Tasmania's next weight for age star, taking over from the late great The Inevitable. The little champ will be remembered for the horse he was and not how he went, but his loss left a hole in the heart for every racing fan after he tragically passed away on Launceston Cup Day. Earlier in the summer, he produced typically brave wins in the Conquering and Tasmanian Stakes, and it's fitting that the race he last won is the one that he'll be etched on the trophy with from now on.
Here he is. The little champ will get there again, as he does just about always.
Then it was always a pair further back than I wanted to be in a very slow run race, and an average horse wouldn't have been able to overcome it, but he's shown time and time again he's well above average.
John Blacker had the 24-25 Trainers Premiership secured a long way from home, enjoying a terrific season with 82 winners, an increase of 14 from when he won the Premiership last year. 6 wins for Captain Cam saw him the winningest horse from the Blacker team. It was Blacker's apprentice Jackson Radley who won the apprentice title, his first in Tassie and likely his first before he becomes part of the long line of apprentices who look to further their careers outside of the state. Blacker and Radley combined for 4 wins during the year with Parola, including a pair of 4-year-old features late in her campaign. Unbeknown to all of us at the time, it was Parola who won the feature race on Cole McNiff's last program as Tassie's primary caller in Hobart on the 27th of April. The loss of Cole's dulcet tones as a caller are set to be the gain of Tas Racing live audiences during the new racing season.
Parola's going to be 2 good, makes it 3 on the bounce, beats its stablemate Star Damas, now 3rd.
So 72 meetings are scheduled for 25-26, and I'm excited to see who'll establish themselves as the season unfolds. It all begins with a rare winter meeting in Launceston on Sunday the 3rd of August.